Hello, and welcome to G Free with Friends and Family. I woke up this morning thinking about my dad and thinking about the biscuits that he used to make. Now, these are not these are not my father's biscuits, but they're biscuits. They're not even my biscuits actually. I haven't made biscuits in a long time, and I just threw something together. But this is not the flour that I usually use, and yeah, I don't know. I was going to do a review on the flour, but I have to learn how to use it first. I usually use cup for cup or a flour blend that Taylor makes custom. You know, she's really good at stuff like that. I used to be a good baker before I knew that the things that I was baking was killing me. But so since I went gluten free, I haven't really tried to bake as much, but Taylor has. I guess because she misses my baking, and she's pretty good at it. She makes bread, she makes cookies, she makes her own flour. So you can't get any better than that. But yeah, we'll see what's to it. That's what my father used to say. Mm, they're not bad, but I've made better biscuits. This is not. But they're edible. Have a little honey here. It's also not my usual honey. I usually have raw. Excuse me, frog in my throat. I usually use a raw honey that comes in that jar. I don't know if you saw the video where I had the smoothie. My honey, I buy the big thing of honey, and it's raw and it's thick, and you have to get it out with a spoon, and it's really, really good. This isn't that honey, obviously. Um, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna scramble an egg because I'm trying to cut down on. I usually have 2 eggs, sometimes 3, which is no good for anybody. Oh, come on, Uncle Joe. Okay. I know a little something about scrambling eggs. My father taught me how to do that. My mother was a good cook too, but my father, he was really good. Um, this is strawberry jam that came from Whole Foods. Well, it's actually a strawberry conserve. I don't know if you can see that. There. I don't know exactly what a conserve is. I've had jams and jellies and sorry, and preserves. Never had a conserve, but that's what this is. And I don't know. I guess it's like strawberry preserves, but mushier. You know, but it's good. Oh my good old cup of coffee. I'm not drinking tea today. Drinking coffee. But yeah, I woke up thinking about my dad. And I'll tell you why in a minute. He's a funny guy. This coffee is good. Do you want some? Well, actually, I don't drink after people, so no. Get your own coffee. But yeah, I was in a live stream this morning, and the host was, "It's me, Winston, honey, yes." And he was talking about grateful, and should you or could you be grateful after suffering a hardship, and somebody tells you you should be grateful? Like, how would you feel if that happened to you? And I honestly don't know how that would feel, because I'm always grateful. It's like no one has ever said that to me. People have said, "I don't know how you're still standing. I don't know how you could still be so pleasant." And it's not that I'm pretentious, or, I try to act like I'm okay when I'm really not. It's, with certain people I do that, but with the general public, no. And it's because I truly am grateful, no matter what I'm going through, because I can always see a way out of it. I visualize myself coming out of it. And because, and this is a lesson that I've learned, there was a very, okay, I'll tell you, both my parents were sick and in the hospital. I was a young married mother, taking care of my household. I had to take care of their household, and I kept saying to myself, well, it can't get any worse than this. And it did. And every time I said that, it continued to get worse. So I don't say that anymore. Because I realize that there's always a worse. And I can be grateful in the moment that it's just this. It's just at this level. It's just, I can see my way out of this. And so, and I was very, very young when that happened. And so I can always see my way out. There's always a way out. And I have faith that there's a way out. So I'm grateful. And that's why I'm still standing. And if you knew some of the things that I've been through, you'd wonder too. But nope. I'm grateful. I've had a joyful life. And I have 3 beautiful children. I had great parents. A lot of people can't say that. So I'm grateful. And things will get better. I have faith that things will get better. So no one's ever said to me, you should be grateful, because I am. And that conversation also reminded me of when my kids were little, and this is something that we laugh about now because they say I was crazy. And maybe I was, I don't know. But you know how things happen to little children, like toddlers, and they just feel like it's the end of the world. I played their game, now they're not going to play my game. Or, that was usually it. And kids can get devastated over stuff like that. And they do. And I remember when something like that would happen with my kids. And they'd be crying and, that kind of thing. And I'd give them a hug and I'd rub their back. And then I'd hold him at arm's length. And I'd say, let me look at you. Turn him around. You're not bleeding. Are you bleeding? No. Okay. Put my hand on their chest. You're still breathing. You're able to breathe, right? There's nothing wrong with your breathing? No. Then you're okay. You're okay. Don't worry about that. Those things are important. The important thing is that you're living. You're not bleeding. You're not sick. You're fine. And that would make things better. But they say to me now, you used to tell me that, and what if that had ruined me or done something? That wasn't a nice thing to do. I'm like, it was the perfect thing to do. It gave you perspective. It is not the end of the world. You're going to be fine. That person doesn't want to play with you. Go find somebody else. Never play with that kid again. And yeah, I used to say things like that. They don't play fair. Don't ever play with them again. Go find a new friend. There's always friends out there, especially when you're little. There's always friends. Somebody you never talk to them. And they make friends with different people. And sometimes went back to the same friend, but if they ever did something again, it wasn't the end of the world. You know? And it gives you need to have perspective sometimes on things. These biscuits are not good. They're kind of bland. I put salt in them, but they don't taste like my biscuits, the biscuits that I usually make. I don't know. They're just not my biscuits. They're okay though. I'm gonna tell you in a minute what I was thinking of this morning. And I didn't realize at the time why I woke up with this thought, but subconsciously, I must have known. Yeah, subconsciously, I must have known. Today's April 1st, April Fool's Day. And I swear that must have been one of my father's favorite holidays. He loved a good April Fool's joke. And he was quite the prankster. And my favorite April Fool's thing was after I got married, we lived with my parents for a little bit because my mother's friend had just had a building built and the apartment wasn't ready. So we stayed with them for a bit. And we happened to be there on April Fool's Day. So my ex-husband had just gotten out of the shower, and my father was, I guess he must have been just waiting. No, yeah, he was waiting because he had done the same trick to both my mother and I. And it was a good prank, except for we didn't take it as far as we caught on a lot sooner than my ex-husband did. So my ex-husband, he's standing in the bathroom, he has a towel on, and he opens the door to let some steam, because it was an old apartment, didn't have those blowers, that gets rid of the steam in the bathroom. So my father says, "Hey, did you see that crowd downstairs? Did you hear that noise?" My ex-husband's like, "No, I didn't hear anything." My father's like, "There's a crowd of people standing downstairs. They were yelling about something. I don't know what. He goes, check it out. The window to the bathroom was like by the shower. Like, so he gets he gets in the shower and he looks out the window. He tells my father, I don't see anybody. My father goes, you don't see all those people down there? There's a whole bunch of them. You can't see them? So my son goes, no, I don't see anybody. He goes, look, you gotta look real good. So my ex-husband sticks his head out a little bit. He's like, I don't see anybody. My father goes, they're down there. I can't believe you can't see them. My ex-husband is like leaning up with the upper half of his body sticking out the window. And my father starts cracking up and he goes, April Fools. It was so funny, and my ex-husband, who really couldn't take a joke that well, he was so mad, but we just couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. My gosh. That was like the best April Fool's joke ever. And then I had an aunt, my mother's sister, who also loved April Fools, but she was like, we were kids, so we didn't know. She did the lamest things, and you probably heard this one before. She calls up one day, and I answer the phone, and she's like, oh, I was just calling to see if your refrigerator is running. And I'm like, I think so. Just open the door, see if it's cold. I open the refrigerator, cool air comes out. I said, yeah, the refrigerator's running. And she's like, well, you better catch it before it goes out the door. I don't remember the other one, but any other ones that she always called every April Fool's with a joke. And that was the funniest to me. But, you know, thinking about it now, it's kind of lame. Oh, yeah. So I guess by now you've noticed that my hair has changed several times. And that was my April Fool's to you. It was nice hanging with you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have a great April Fool's. If you're quarantined with family, do a prank or two. It'll be fun. And then, well, always remember to count your blessings. And then, don't go out, but be a blessing to somebody else. Until next time.